We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Josh Bell, with the season coming to a close, the senior circuit's leading hitter makes his case for a batting title. Next. Trevor Williams, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Digging in, Travis Jankowski, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Jankowski.
Here's the first pitch to him. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon, and that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman.
And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, there's no doubt they really need Joey Votto to bust out big time. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's collected 11 hits in 36 at-bats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball foul down the left side. Williams has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
That is third. The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
So digging in now, Nicholas Castellanos. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's outside.
A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Moran over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down in order, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
So striding forward now, Brian Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that swung on and missed for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. Really having a solid season. He's got over 100 RBIs on the year, and he's just flat out taking care of business this season. Don't be surprised if he ends up being a difference maker in this one, too.
Standing in now, Kevin Newman. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. DeSclafani has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball four. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end. Two guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season.
And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
The 1-1 home. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. And he fouls this one off. Newman, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are two gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So here's Adam Frazier. Fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set and the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And while he's been a dominant offensive force this year, a quick look at his last 10 games paints a bleaker picture. His batting average is below 250 over that stretch.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
2-2 to Adam Frazier. Two out with the man at first. Three and two now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
To the plate now, Jesse Winker. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Moran in foul ground, and this will land foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Drilled right back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. He went deep last night twice. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Left center, base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
So now to the plate, Freddie Galvis, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Galvis is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. No score here as we play inning number 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Here's the 0-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Wow, that was a pretty good two-strike slider right there. I think that one fooled him, and the umpire, too.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On the first on his own is Bell, and that ends the inning. Reds lead one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Colin Moran.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
At the plate, Kevin Kramer. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. 3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Looked like he might have got squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Though he's been stellar overall, his batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race. But he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games, but for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
Fastball just inside. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. there's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. From the stretch, first pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in, Trevor Williams. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Fouled off. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate now, Bryan Reynolds. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Reynolds was born in Maryland. He's a second-year big leaguer. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. All even now. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Top of the third set to get underway. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart.
Tucker Barnhart.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani.
Digging in now, Anthony DeSclafani. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Here it comes, 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In is Joey Votto now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A runner on first with 2 away. One and 2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for Cincinnati. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping into the box, Kevin Newman reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
The second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Now here's the pitch. Popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First offering on its way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he fouls this one off. Bell, a 27-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-1.
Nope, that's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Count is 3-2.
Adam Frazier will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adam Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
He's set, and the pitch. Colin Moran is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kramer, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The 0-2. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball one. The set and the 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The windup and the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
In now, Jesse Winker, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Winker is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas, a base hit in his first trip. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Sliced down the left side, but foul. The 0-2. Hit out towards second. Newman's got it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Reds leave one. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he misses there, 1-2. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And this one is gone. A home run. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. And his power surge continues. An even 60 for him on the year. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the MVP trophy because he's having a year for the ages. Witnessing history, folks.
Into the box now, Jacob Stallings. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 8 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. He's around first, heading for 2. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box, Trevor Williams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And he popped him up. Right fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Up next to the Pirates, the center fielder, Ryan.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. Jose De Leon answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
De Leon.
To the plate now, Brian Reynolds, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Newman. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ready with the 0-1.
No, that's down.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. One and two. Here it is. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he fouls this one off. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We played 4. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
First pitch on its way. Freddie Galvis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Polanco. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Ready now, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And it's fouled away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Popped high in the air. Moran is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jose De Leon.
Now at the plate, Jose De Leon. First at bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
The 0-1 delivery. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the fifth coming up. Bucks out in front, 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and digging in is the outfielder Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull a string. 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Misses, ball 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now in the box, Colin Moran. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Moran, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
0-2 count, and the pitch. High pop-up. Galvis is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 46.
Ready once again, Kevin Kramer. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Gregory Polanco, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 3-0 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone! So it's a 2-run dinger for Gregory Polanco. His second home run of the game. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years, 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here. So now to the plate, Jacob Stallings. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Stallings originally hails from Kansas. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
He's set. Here it comes. Trevor Williams is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Travis Jankowski. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box, Joey Votto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes for third. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Nick Castellanos now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That evens it up, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 3 and the Reds 1. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The center fielder, Bryan Reynolds.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bryan Reynolds is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Nope.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now. 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Kevin Newman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 2-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys. At the plate now, Josh Bell. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point.
Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
There's ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Settling in now, Adam Frazier. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Two out with the man at first. 2-1 the count. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Ready for another chance? Colin Moran. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the runner will score from second. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Hey, Deaver, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Amir Garrett trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Garrett.
Into the box now, Kevin Kramer, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We're through 6 full. It's the Pirates 4 and the Reds 1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Mike Moustakas comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. In the air out to straightaway left. Polanco on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Freddie Galvis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Raisel Iglesias is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Nick Senzel will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Gregory Polanco will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Iglesias tossed a little over 85 innings so far and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Man, I love that AB right there. He rushed him in with the pitch before. You would think maybe he would leak a little bit, cheat to the inside half of the plate. Not the case. Kept his shoulder square, stayed on that pitch middle away, and was able to drive it out of the yard.
Digging in to try it again, Trevor Williams. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Senzel over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 10, Bryan Reynolds.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Bryan Reynolds, he struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Jankowski is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next to the Pirates, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Newman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now. 2 out, nobody on. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
A runner on first with 2 away. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And that one's wet. Bounced right into the Allegheny. Two runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. Number 148 for his career, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Giro, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now. The 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Pedro Strop comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now batting, right fielder.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Four runs here in this half inning. Ball 2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So the bases are clear now following the home run, and set to go is the third baseman, Colin Moran. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Joe Smith is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Polanco. He's there and records the first out.
The batter number 2.
So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
To the plate now, Nick Senzel. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 0-1. One out, nobody on. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now, Travis Jankowski down the first baseline. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First offering on its way. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Two out here and a runner at second. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. Still going back. Gone! Joey Votto, a 2-run shot. Number 28 on the season. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
That should count as 2 homers right there. When you're facing a submariner, they do not give up many homers. For him to get his bat on plane to elevate that baseball, what an awesome swing.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 8 and the Reds 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Kramer. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, It's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
3-1 the count now.
And a full count now, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate, Gregory Polanco. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
At the plate, Jacob Stallings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Fastball just missed above the zone. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Pirates, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
He's set, and the pitch.
Hey!
The 0-1 on its way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
So striding in, Jesse Winker 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner towards second. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Mark Payton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 34, Mark Payton.
Lays off 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Payton brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Here's the 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. One out and a runner on second base. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's now an 8-4 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
All I know is a lot of comebacks were started with less. He ropes a triple, driving in a run and cutting the deficit to 4. A base hit here, and it'll be down to 3.
Michael Feliz answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Michael Feliz.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Galvis behind 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Softly hit to the left side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Stepping up to the plate, Tucker Barnhart, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And the lean years are finally over. The Pirates are champions of the NL Central.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home, it's definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
8-5 tonight. Pittsburgh get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Trevor Williams earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Anthony DeSclafani worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Reds, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.